Welcome. This is Christian Fit for ABP Tech Canada and ABP Tech International. Well, as you have seen, the winter has finally arrived. I mean, it's arriving almost everywhere in the Northern Hemisphere, at least. In our parts of the world, in Alberta, we got already the first snow, and I guess that's here to stay a longer time. And because of that, it's time to discuss how to configure your SmartXcan accordingly to the season and according to the weather. So for this purpose, Kentix built into the SmartXcan a feature which is called DTC, or Dynamic Temperature Correction. What does it do? Well, we already discussed that the best spot to read our body temperature is the inner areas of the eyes. And when you start from there, moving outwards, our skin gets colder and colder. And it gets colder in a certain relationship to our true body temperature. However, when a person is coming in from a colder environment, it could be the outside, could be a freezer, the outer skin is in relationship to what it should be normally colder. So when the SmartXcan detects that, it adjusts its measurements internally according to what the SmartXcan believes is best. Now, for that matter, there are a couple of settings, or actually there's one setting with different sensitivity levels, which we have to adjust according to the time of the year. So now it's time for me to get my glasses back on. So if you look at the SmartXcan white pages, and sorry, I scrolled up under Kentix Documents, SmartXcan, and then the entry here, what does dynamic temperature correction mean? It basically explains the same thing. However, it also shows us this really good graph. I'll try to enlarge it here, where basically, again, you see that the best location to scan, as mentioned, is the inner eyes, and then we're basically cooling off as we go further to the outside. So when the SmartXcan detects that, it adjusts its temperature. So Kentix basically gives us a little bit of advice when to use which setting. And there is the off setting. So if you ever need to calibrate or testing your device for accuracy, please switch the DTC off and be in the room for at least 5 minutes, have the room in a temperature range between 18 and 26 degrees Celsius. Not sure what this is in Fahrenheit, sorry guys. And then this is the best way to test the SmartXcan for accuracy. Now, as soon as we switch on the DTC, the results differ a little bit slightly, depending on the environment. So if you have the setting to low, then Kentix interprets that as you coming in from a medium to cool temperatures. Medium to cool temperatures. The medium setting would be from cool to cold temperatures. So I'm pretty sure if I would ask Kentix for a temperature scale, there would be an overlap, because you cannot really have this just cutting off sharp. There is surely an overlap. This is why they put the wording on their own website in this way. And then there's the high setting, which is from a cold to a frosty temperature. So that's for sure true to Alberta and most of Canada. But it really depends when the seasons are changing in the area you are. So whenever you have the feeling the seasons are changing, please adjust the SmartXcan accordingly. How do you do it? Well, you log into your SmartXcan, like I did here, and then you click on Sensors. And under the tab SmartXcan, you go down until you see here the DTC. And since we have snow outside, I'll switch mine to high now. So I switch it to high, I save it, and that's all I have to do. Now, I've been already asked if you would have to do this on a daily basis. Please don't. That's not why this is in there. But when you have seasonal weather changes, please adjust it accordingly. Otherwise, you could get wrong readings. This is all there really is to it. Please feel free to jump back on the website from Kentix to double check what I just said. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will answer them. And thanks for watching, and you have a wonderful day.